Congress is attacking Rajya Sabha leader Piyush Goyal. Jairam Ramesh, a senior Congress leader, has tweeted out, this morning at 11:15 a.m., leader of the House Piyush Goyal did not allow the leader of the opposition in the Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjun Kharge, to have his say. Piyush Goyal forced the adjournment of the House. All right, that is the acknowledgement, that is the allegation that is coming forward from the senior Congress leader. I'm going to read it out for you once again. He said that at 11:15, Piyush Goyal did not allow the leader of opposition to have his say. In that he means Mallikarjun Kharge. Very quickly, take a look at what took place, then we'll move on.
The House was in order and everybody was peacefully sitting in his or her seat. The leader of the opposition, before he completed the first sentence, the leader of the House, Mr. Piyush Goyal, stands up, interrupts him, shouts at him, and tries to drown him out. Which rule sanctions this kind of outrageous parliamentary behavior? Why is the leader of the House, whose only business is to ensure that the House is run, why is he shouting and screaming and making the House adjourn? This shows the extreme intolerance of this government, and today's adjournment is entirely because of the leader of the House, Mr. Piyush Goyal.
All right, my colleague Pallavi Ghosh, who covers the Parliament, is with us this afternoon to bring us more context. Pallavi, exactly. All right, we'll go over to Pallavi in just a few moments from now to understand more when we are able to establish a connection with her. Remember, ruckus in the Rajya Sabha, as we just showed you on the left side of your screens, but we'll bring you more clarity on what degree of what the senior Congress leader Jairam Ramesh is asserting is correct. Remember, he said that 11:15 a.m., so about an hour ago, the leader of the House, Piyush Goyal, did not allow the leader of the opposition, Mallikarjun Kharge, remember, a senior Congress leader, he's saying he didn't allow him to have his say. The other thing that Jairam Ramesh is saying is that Piyush Goyal forced the adjournment of the House. But now, to provide you with more clarity, my colleague, our senior editor, Pallavi Ghosh, is with us. Pallavi, could you describe to our audiences exactly what took place in the Parliament at around 11:15 in the morning today?
See, as we know that Congress has given multiple notices and they want suspension of every business to take place to discuss ED, CBI and the notices that they've given. And that's where the allegation is coming in from the Congress, that when Mallikarjun Kharge, who's the leader of the House in Rajya Sabha, stood up to make a point, he was not allowed to speak by the minister, who also happens to be the leader of the House as far as the government goes. And that has given rise to the latest friction point, that when it comes to the opposition, new rules are flaunted, the mics are switched off, cameras don't focus on them, and their voices are being muzzled. And this is the kind of democracy under the Modi government, to use the words of Jairam Ramesh.
All right, Pallavi, thank you so much for providing us with that information. For our audiences, we're going to move on now.